trophy. How cool is that?
Yeah, it's blessings, man. Blessings from God. Couldn't have done it without him, but it's cool to be a part of.
Yeah, it's definitely blessings, like he said. Just showing all the hard work from the day one we got here, just locked in on the main goal, and that was one of our goals. So.
Your coach doesn't talk about himself all that much, so I was wondering if each of you guys could just put into words why you think he was, the best coach in the Big 12 this season.
He made a jump, and we projected last in the conference. Could have finished out second if we won, but still finished out third. We beat big-time teams. I mean, he had a great plan, basically everything. Like, his main focus for us is just to see us get better every day. It shows why he was the coach of the year.
His humility as a person is just, second to none. He cares about his players. He cares about, everybody that he's working with and is not working with. He's just a man of God. His purpose and his plan for us from day one was to see us grow as men and as basketball players. And, we all believed in him from day one. So just to see him get that award and just to see him get that recognition is pretty cool to see. But I know he probably said we got bigger goals, bigger things ahead. So.
What does his energy bring to the program? Because he's nonstop.
Man, that's every day. I mean, he brings great energy, to practice and to life. He's just somebody that you could count on and look at, as a figure. So.
Markquis, was there a particular buy-in moment that you had with this entire staff where you got these guys were the right move and the right position to be in for Kansas State basketball?
I mean, from day one, Coach Tane getting the job, we spoke about what our plans were, for the team and for the season. And, he talked to me, and he was very transparent on what he, had set for us. And, that's the day I decided to buy in. Just, he's just so confident in what he wants his program to look like, what he wants his players to believe, and he's just a great man. Can't thank him enough for what he has changed this program, to be.
Keyontae, the coaches mentioned that there was a level kind of a challenge to you to come here. It wasn't going to be easy. What's your recollection of how that went before you made the move?
I mean, before I made my move, I checked the roster out. I mean, I seen like what type of guys gonna be around me. I had a lot of talk with Keith and Keith's brother. He helped me to break down the scouts and like my pros and cons and stuff and things like that. And I feel like for me to get where I was wanting to go, I feel like the Big 12 was the best thing for me. They called us the Pro League, so I feel like me getting preseason player of the year, the SEC, I could showcase my talents in the Big 12 and show how I can play. And I mean, I did, just trusting my work, trusting my team. My team trusted in me, let me play my type of style, and the coaches did as well.
Markquis, I'm curious as to the first day you saw him face to face. What was your message? Do you remember?
My message was, I knew he had a lot of options on the board, and I wanted whatever was best for him. I told him, like he told me what his options were, and I was just trying to help him break things down. But I also, showed him how much we needed and wanted him here. And just from day one, we talked about our goals, talked about winning right away, not having this be like a rebuilding season. We talked about making first team, all Big 12, winning the Big 12 title, going to March Madness, and making a huge run there, and also our NBA goals. I mean, it was just broken down just like that, and we clicked right away, and ever since then it was history.
How much did you know about his game before?
I mean,
he came here.
Keyontae has been nice since he started playing basketball, so I always knew about him. He's preseason, SEC Player of the Year. So, I see them on TV a couple times dunking and stuff. So,
you guys know TCU so well. What areas most important when you play against them specifically?
really transition, just limiting our turnovers. The first time we lost, we had a lot of turnovers, and they scored a lot of transition. So just try to come down and get good shots each possession, and then defensively, just limit some of their players.
From a player's perspective, Markquis, what's the most difficult part of being in a conference tournament?
Just how competitive it is, you know, from day one. I mean, you play, you know, top opponents every single day, who's going to bring, you know, their best shot. And it's our job to be ready, to be mentally prepared, you know, on each game and on every specific detail that it takes for us to win. So I just say, you know, focusing on one thing at a time, and going 1-0.
For a team that doesn't have a ton of guys who have made deep runs in the NCAA tournament or even in the Big 12 tournament in their past, how much importance is placed on taking the lessons that Coach Tang or someone like Desi who has gone far in the tournament? How important is that at this time of the year?
It's very important, but I think that's what drives, you know, my guys, because we haven't been in a tournament. There's a couple of people that hasn't, you know, experienced that type of stuff, but that's what drives us. We want to experience that. We want to go far. I mean, we have a special group of guys, you know, from, you know, the starters to people on the bench. So we are a very hungry team that want to accomplish more, and I feel like we will.
How much of a game changer is it to kind of be the ones to have the crowd advantage in Kansas City?
I don't think we'll have. I mean, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be, you know, a tough environment. It's gonna be like kind of home court advantage with us in Kansas, but it's still a neutral site, and we gotta focus on, you know, one game and one day at a time. You can't look too far ahead in this tournament, and you can't, you know, focus on the past or, you know, the accomplishments and the stuff that you did in the preseason. Now, everybody's 0-0, and we all have, you know, a game to play in the Big 12.
Markquis, I know you don't get a whole lot of rest during games now, but with you know, expanded media timeouts and stuff in the postseason,
You get that?
What's that?
We get expanded?
Well, yeah, the media timeouts are longer, so when they
That's good
break,
to know.
you get a little bit more time to chill.
That's good to know.
I guess, yeah, you maybe
Chill.
haven't noticed that before.
I'll use that time.
If coach says, hey, we want you on the court 40 minutes, no exceptions, are you good with that?
Good with that, man. Whatever it takes to win. It's not really about me, it's about my teammates. If that requires us to win, then I'm comfortable with doing that. I'm gonna lay it out, you know, all on the floor, each possession, every game. So whatever it takes, man, to win the Big 12, you know, tournament, that's what I'm gonna do.